Welcome back. Reggie Riley, Marcus Thomas, DC Invest.
DC Invest.
Saturday Grind Podcast.
Saturday.
Like my man Plies.
Yeah, we got to get a Plies intro. That'd be so gangster.
You know Plies?
I do now.
We'll work on that Plies intro.
Do that. So this week we had the Meetup.
Yes, we did.
The February Meetup. Great turnout. Oh, hell, you ain't turning your ring
I
on.
did not turn my ring on.
Friday I grind, Saturday I grind, Sunday I grind, and that's why I'm here today.
So yeah, had the Meetup on Thursday. Great turnout. Hilton Garden Inn, Greenbelt, Maryland. Fourth Thursday every month.
Every month.
Each and every fourth.
Every month. Even December. It might not be the 4th, but in December
It'd be
we
close.
have it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2nd. Be the 2nd one in December. We still have it every month.
Yeah. So, if you haven't attended one of our meetups, we definitely invite you out. Follow us on all the social media outlets. Check out the website, dcinvestllc.com. What else we got? Instagram. Follow us at dcinvestllc. What else we got? Meetup.com. Search DC Invest. Register on there for the meetup.
And just
or
Google.
reserve on there for the
Just
meetup.
Google DC Invest. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Yeah, just Google
Yeah.
it. You're gonna get it.
Thanks to our magnificent marketing team. Finally. So.
Took him a while. He was a little emotional.
Right. What else we got? So the meetup, it was great. A lot of MRER turned out,
Yes, they did.
right? Make Real Estate Real turned out.
So shout out Jamal,
Jamal.
the King.
Yep. The King.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the Kings.
Going to see the Kings.
It was probably about 80-some people,
Yeah.
I would say. Probably about half new investors.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something funny. Quick story. So more people kept pouring in, so Alex was getting chairs, right? So it was this lady that clearly didn't want nobody to sit next to her. Right? And so he put a chair next to her. She looked at him. I thought she was gonna kick him. And nobody never sat next to her either. Like
That was
all
on the
chairs-
wall.
No,
It was right in front of me and Heather. All the chairs, all the seats was filled except for the two next to her. She let people know you ain't sitting there. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. People are funny. But
That is funny.
Yeah, but it was a good time.
I'm going to give a shout out to Kelly, Shannon, Janae,
And you had the whole family.
Mark, Tricia, Lil Mark.
Well, I'm saying, you see your uncle in there.
Lil Mark was there
yeah.
with two of his buddies from College Park. So
Pat
good to
always
see the
coming
young.
out. Yeah.
Good to see the youngins out there. Did the case study on D Street. That was
Yeah,
cool.
that was real good.
Couple of giveaways. That's always good. What else we do? Education. The Q&A was pretty good.
Yeah, that was cool.
Some diverse questions. So again, I can't say it enough. You're a new investor, seasoned investor. Come on out. Had a deal presentation. Had the guy get up there, confront his fears
With his daughter.
with his daughter.
That was cool.
Yeah. So definitely, if you're an investor, again, can't say it enough. Come on out to the meetup and just check us out. It's definitely something there for wherever you are in your investing journey. So, a couple things that stood out to me in the meetup were the number of people that came like ready to do something.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you were talking about that earlier, right before we started recording.
Yeah, I mean, the ladies showing off.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
ladies showing off.
Why do you think that is? That
They tired, man. Think about it. Think about it. You got mother, you got sisters, you got wife, you've had girlfriends. It's one thing, we got female employees. It's one consistent thing that we hear from all women. They tired. They always tired.
Sick and tired of being sick and
They
tired.
sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I think the ladies are tired of, these ladies, they're tired of the position they've been in financially, so they got to make a move now. Like, they don't want to wait. They
yeah.
don't want. They taking the risk. They showed up. Well, you got to figure that's something they would normally hold their husband accountable for, or boyfriend. They're like, no, I'm going to do it myself. I can't wait no more. So it's crazy to see just as we get the leads coming in and we servicing different people and supporting them, 90% of them are women.
Right.
So it's great. I appreciate it.
So when people come to our meetup, they can always expect like networking, that education, open Q&A, open Q&A forum. But then what should they expect like once they leave the meetup? What you think?
Oh man, that's. I think they need to expect at the meetup, what should happen is they need to set the expectation for themselves. So they sit in front of two guys or a whole crew of people, giving them all this information that we've accumulated over the years, free. Mm-hmm. So now it's okay. What step do I need to take?
Oh, a lot of information cost.
Yeah, but right.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
it cost us.
Yeah,
a whole lot of money.
Learn I couldn't cut that tree down.
Yeah. Learn about some parking spaces.
Yep.
In a house you can't pop up because of the neighbor. Like, we done learned it all.
Yeah.
But we giving it to them to save them, so they got to say to themselves, okay, somebody gave me a hand. How do I help myself now? And like that now needs to be diminished. Like on your way home, what's your thought processes? What you write down, the notes you take. And if you're taking some audio notes of what you're going to do the next day to take action on what you learn. Because if you don't, you're just going to fall behind.
Right.
Because like you said, if we had 80 people, half were new, and let's say we consistently always getting an influx of new people, you're going to always have other people taking the opportunity that was yours. Now, that doesn't mean that it won't come back around, but you should do something. And it should be, you shouldn't do nothing. Like, you got to go, whether you're getting a realtor, whether you're getting pre-approved, you got to get something to get that momentum going. Talk to a contractor, something. Mm-hmm. And as we see, a lot of them don't do anything.
So what should they expect from us?
Whatever they want.
It's going to be meetup. So I lead the meetup. I signed in. You got my info.
Yeah.
I keep going like this. It's all online.
Yeah.
Right. So you signed in.
Yes, sir.
And then what?
First thing is we're going to give you a call.
Who going to call him?
Alejandro. Our resident immigrant.
Is your real name Alexander?
No.
This is Alex?
Yeah.
Alec.
Yeah, Alec. Alec at DCRS. That's Alec in the hood. But first thing, Alec's going to give them a call, see if they enjoy themselves, see if there's anything we can do for them. Because some people may be afraid to ask. They may think the question is stupid, or they don't want nobody to know what they're really doing, how much money they have, how much money they don't have, how much knowledge they have or don't have. So Alec reaches out. Alec reaches out.
Trying to figure out where they at.
Trying to figure out taking the temperature, as I like to say.
Okay.
Take their temperature. And then follows up with an email to let them know we still here for you. And then they just get that drip of emails and Facebook posts and Instagram posts. We try to make sure that they following us because it's just more knowledge they're going to continue to get free. And it's so funny, when I was listening to you speak the other day, I was thinking, if somebody really paid attention and took all these notes, they did it every month, they would never have to pay for anything.
They would never have to pay for jack.
You wouldn't have to pay for nothing. You would get you get all of the gold. Now it's condensed, but it's still gold. So that's where it's time to engage, man.
Yeah.
Time to engage. We did it.
I'll tell you something that really resonates with me, man. And it's not just a meetup, but like when I'm at like family functions and stuff. You know how like when you know somebody in an MLM,
oh yeah,
you kind of see them coming and you be like, oh, they about to talk about
there you go, coffee.
A, B, C, or D.
There you go, some coffee or some vitamins or something.
And so I never wanted people to look at me like that for like real estate stuff.
Right.
But if people know you are in real estate, especially real estate investing.
Yeah.
They bring the conversation.
Oh yeah, they come to you. Oh, they looking for you.
They come to you 100% of the time. It comes up some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they looking for you.
And so you never have to be like that guy.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's one of the things I really enjoy about it.
Yeah. They always say
they never like, oh, he about to talk about this real estate bullshit.
Ask him. He do real estate.
Yeah.
Whatever real estate, he do it. He do real estate. He do the houses.
He do houses. He do loans.
Yep. He do houses. He do it. That's the classy jump.
He doing like a bunch right now.
Yeah, he doing a bunch of them. I seen the sign. He bought a plane.
I told you about that, right?
Yeah. Eric Sanders talk about it too. Yeah.
My mother and my father.
Yeah. You gotta put the plane on the outro.
That's crazy. That's
y'all
crazy.
Put the plane on there.
He thought the plane was real.
Hey, listen, y'all tell Alex you want to see the plane. Okay, you want to see the plane. The plane is official.
Like, oh, nigga got a plane.
You got the plane, man. Reg went and bought a plane last weekend, man.
Oh, my
Shoot. Hey, it's marketing, baby. But, hey, if you see it in the sky, man, it might happen.
It'd be a little drone joint, maybe.
I'm speaking into existence, man. We got to go a lot of places.
All right, that's true. That's true.
But that's the real key, man, is really channeling the knowledge that you're getting and to turn it into fuel, turning that knowledge that you're getting for free into fuel to get your business going. And I don't see why a lot don't do it. I mean, we have a lot of the ladies that have come through, married, divorced, single, kids, no kids, mostly federal employees or federal contractors.
Yep.
They ready to make a move, man. They ready to make a move, and I applaud them, man, because we've been there before, so we know exactly what to do to help them.
So why do you think? So the women are more aggressive than the men.
Yep.
Right, when it comes to that. What is the reasoning behind the men being less aggressive? It's not like they're both aggressive and the women are overly aggressive. It's almost like the men aren't aggressive at all.
Because they have two type A super D personalities.
Like, what can this dude tell me that I don't already know?
Yeah, so they want to, so it becomes a competition. So it's like, okay, you got these type A manly men saying, here's what you need to do to be successful. And it's like, man, who are you? You know what I mean? Who are you to tell me what to be successful? But those that accept it say, okay, I watch these guys do, like a lot of folks, man, I've been watching y'all over the years. I just finally had enough, confidence to come out and talk to you. So that's what you can tell. So it's kind of intimidating. Like, as a man, it's kind of tough to deal with intimidation. It's like, wow, I don't even know this dude. I'm like, oh man, he talking about this, and what am I going to say?
Right.
But I think they got to get over that, man. Again, we did. I mean,
we never confrontational, so I don't get it.
Not at all.
Not with somebody brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you got the dude.
Unless you wandering around drinking a beer.
The dude just walking back and forth.
Yeah. Like we confronting him all the way.
Did you say something about Columbine?
Yeah. No, I told him, man, he was freaking me out, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah. That's funny.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's why. So guys, y'all gotta get it together, man. Don't be afraid. And it's not, I'm saying don't be afraid of us. Don't be afraid of the process, as Mike likes to say. Don't be afraid of the process that it takes to get you going, because that's what you got that, as we like to say, that collective for. Mm-hmm. Not just us, the participants as well. They may say, you know what, I don't want to talk to those dudes. Well, go talk to the person that's asking most questions. Because they're gonna have a lot.
Talk to the person that got the resource that you're looking for.
And they in there.
Yeah.
They in there.
All over.
Yep.
There was something else I was going to ask you about the meetup. So Alex calls them, and what else can they get from us?
I mean, we got it all, man. You know what's funny? One cat came up to me. He was like, "Man, y'all do one-on-one mentoring?" I said, "Yeah, we do." I said, you know, just holler at us, whatever. I want, it's no hard pitch. Right. That's what you think you need, give us a holler. But anything, they can get anything from us, from real estate, from realtor services to loans, to helping them set their business up, finding properties, prospecting, marketing services. I mean, pretty much anything they need to get their business going and to manage it and maintain it, man. We a phone, email away. Yeah. I mean, phone call too, but we prefer email.
So did you have was there a case study or somebody who stuck out when you were making your calls earlier? Or making your calls on Friday?
I have a thought on what you said about the women versus men. I feel like there are more men that show up.
You think so?
I think so.
We can put a gender line in the sign-in sheet and check it.
I think all the women that show up are more aggressive, but the men are maybe 50-50. But I think there are more.
But it's more men.
Right.
So you think if a woman takes the time to show up, she's going to make the most of it.
Right.
She coming.
Whereas a guy, he might be chilling that night anyway.
Right.
And like, I'm just going to go and see what they about.
I think.
Okay.
And it also this is the first one. This isn't the one, our largest turnout. Our largest turnouts were normally in Largo. I think we've had.
I don't think.
I think when they opened up both rooms, I think we got 100 in there before.
What do you mean?
Because it had a divider.
Yeah, but we had the divider open for since the beginning of the
But I'm saying it was one time we packed that joint out. Like when my mother came and had to sit, somebody had to give her a seat.
It was room. They had to bring more chairs in the back.
So, but let's say it is. Let's say we've had 80 to 100, a couple times before. I never understand why people really don't network.
I don't understand that either.
Like it's like they so enamored by the information, but they don't. Like I said, that's why I made them all stand up and say, "I'm a real estate investor." You need to say that. I had to, because people was just sitting there like, "Oh my God."
So at a RIA in Virginia, they make you do the speed network.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so stupid, but it works. It
forces
makes you
them
talk to
force them
people.
talk.
So it's like, do I want to do stuff I think is stupid, even though it can be beneficial?
I mean, it depends, man. It depends.
Like, why are you like you? So you get a drink ticket, right?
I loosen you up.
All right,
Yeah.
but a lot of people put it in the raffle because
That's right.
it seemed like less and less people drinking.
Yeah, I mean that's it's late. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Still
got to
day.
drive.
Got to drive home.
So the bar would be a great place to network.
Yeah, but they don't go there.
Do we close the room and tell people go to the bar?
You're supposed to.
No,
I don't
in
think
the beginning.
I don't think
you
you
can't
should.
come in until 7.
I think you should. I think you should close the room and don't let people leave.
I don't think you can do that.
No, I'm not saying like don't let them, but I'm not saying kidnap the people. But I'm just saying like encourage it in there because once they begin to disperse, they leave. See, it'd be different if the bar was in an
Yeah.
area that's not an exit.
Or if you had to pass the bar.
You had to pass the
go
bar.
out.
Because if you saw people convening, it's cool, but you gotta, maneuver and get to the bar.
Go
They
around
like,
the front there, around the construction.
Yeah, and the door right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this door.
That looks horrible.
I'm gonna hit this door real quick and go ahead on home.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, even in the room though, like so you adjourn, you might get 10-15% of the people start talking, in little groups, based on some questions they asked or some answers they were given. But that's it. Everybody else rolling. Very seldomly do I see any just cards just coming out
Yeah.
or cards coming in. Like I'm like, well, what are y'all doing? So
Right.
That's another question. Why not? I don't know, man. It baffles
So
me.
do you think we then should encourage people to create their LLC as one of the initial things so that they have their business card? People ain't gonna really just do a business card with no business.
That's a good point. And that's probably why they're not talking because they don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
To say, I am Alec.
Because we've been waiting. So maybe we got to revise that. Because we've been having them just, you're going to buy this house in an
Yep.
LLC.
Yep.
So maybe we just start saying you need that master one and get your business cards.
Yeah, and get your business card.
Yeah.
We can do that for you too.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we can help them get a logo, business cards, all that. Yeah. We need to do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
That's our plan of action, man. Start your business. We're gonna help you. You gotta get the business wrong. And that might invoke some motivation too. Like, all right, now I got this thing, I pay for what I gotta do something with it.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
What do you think, Alec?
That's a good move. It gives you a certain level of credibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as me, I used to go to a lot of meetups, and I would just go to the information session, and then after the information session was over, they'd say it's networking time. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, see, this is
hype myself up, but then I just dip out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Oh, you
so-
were going to talking to yourself in front of the mirror?
No, like in my head.
You do some push-ups.
okay.
You in the bathroom. Push-ups on the pissy floor.
Incline push-ups on the toilet.
That's nasty.
Face going in the butt.
You know.
Can't stay down there. Gotta get back up.
Somebody had corn.
And didn't flush? That's nasty, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. When they run, it's like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to talk to me.
You're intimidated if
Yeah,
you're new.
that's what I'm saying. But I don't even think it's just new people.
So
People
maybe
just
we
get
should do
intimidated.
something like, if you've never made a real estate investment, right side of the room. If you seasoned or if you've done
Maybe we need to do every
one or
other.
more, left side of the room. And then it's just like,
But how does that
This
benefit
is-
me
right.
if I've never done a deal? Why does it benefit me to talk to other people that ain't never done a deal? We need to mix them. We need to do like every other. We need to mix 'em.
because I'm not. That's probably, you are correct.
Okay.
But think my thought process is pooling resources. Like maybe I've never done a deal because I can't do one by myself. I don't have the resources by myself.
I got it.
And we all got the same goal of trying to do our first deal.
Right.
Let me get to know you, and maybe we can do our first one or two together.
Have a raffle based on who's met the most people and can call them out by name and something about them.
I like that. Just give him a shirt. Just give him a t-shirt.
For new people.
For whomever.
Whoever, yeah.
Because
Whoever
that
networks the best.
that's one thing that all people have in common is competition. People love to compete. No matter how shy they are, they want to win. Everybody wants to be a winner. So you have it and have it be more than one though. Man, have several because that way everybody's like, you gotta show me how many cards you got. You gotta count them out. I like that. That'll make them talk.
I wouldn't mind doing the T-shirts too. Just call on somebody and say, "Tell me about somebody you met tonight."
Yeah.
It should be that
you met for the first time.
Instead of the introduction, 'cause that's a big.
But people, I feel like the introduction makes them talk, at least out loud. Talking in front of people is a fear.
So here's something we could do.
But it was just a lot of people. My bad. It was just a lot of people. That's why I lasted for. So I said it started in January. January, I let everybody do it for the new year. February, we had a lot of new people from MRER, and I think I might have said if you didn't come last month.
Okay.
Like starting new for the new year, you get to introduce yourself once a year, basically. So I feel like that number will go down and down because we want more return people.
Right.
Or we want, you always get new people, but we can figure something out with that.
How about this? You don't do an intro. You don't do the introduction. You start, and then we break, and have a network session in the middle. We can play specific music. We can find some, some neuro-linguistic type music.
Not this?
Yeah.
No, not this?
That would work for us.
It should work for everybody.
It would work for us. You know what I'm saying? Play some music. If somebody has a ticket they didn't use, you can go ahead and get your beverage, come back.
Yep.
We're not giving out no more, but some people get them and don't even do nothing with them. Go get your beverage or go get your drink, use the bathroom, and we're going to talk, we're going to chat. And then after that, you come back with the joint. Who got the most cards?
Who got the most cards?
Yep.
And then that's a raffle.
And then that's the raffle. But then I think another thing too, man, I think Alex said this before. We just got to commit to doing it like we doing this on this grind, man. We got to give people some modules. Like you said it too, some modules, some real educational stuff, whether it be on site in the office or whatever, definitely via the web to see how they can learn, man, and just start launching it. Like maybe, I don't know, be up to Alex to figure it out, but maybe quarterly we release something. You know what I'm saying? Because every month would be tough to commit, but quarterly we release something, whether it's on the construction side, the lending side, zoning. Somebody asked some great questions about permitting and inspections and how to find out if properties have permits. We could do a whole class on just how to prospect a deal, probably based on the permits and inspections it previously had, and like what the leverage that gives you, like that stuff that people don't talk about that we've always done. So I think we gotta give them more education.
So at what point do you talking about for a fee though?
100%.
Okay. Because that was what I was just thinking. It was like, you said Alex is going to call them. We're going to figure out, what they need, where they are, et cetera, et cetera. But at what point do you just be like, they're not going to do anything? You know how you say your neighbor not going to do nothing?
Yeah.
So at what point, you got to say that all the time.
That stung them, Joe.
Look to your left, look to your right. Two of y'all ain't doing nothing.
Yep. I'm like, not me. Nah, I'm doing something. I showed up, Alec.
So, at what point do you then say, you know what, they not going to do nothing? Do you still keep them on the email list? Do you still drip on them in case there's circumstances
I think
change?
you still drip, man. You still continue to drip on them, but we're not going to keep calling you. We're not going to keep calling you. If you don't, we can't want it more than them.
Yeah.
We can't want it more than them, man.
That's true.
Yeah, that's it. We give them the modules, and we just hit them hard, man. I think they sink or swim.
Yeah. I would say from the last meetup in January, over the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've helped 2 people do self-directed rollovers. I helped another with a solo K. We are actively looking for rental deals for 3 people. We didn't we had a bunch of coaching calls, maybe 4 extreme execution.
Yep.
Extreme execution.
Personality assessment.
Yeah, yep. That's going to be key. Everybody over there took it.
Yeah, she told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was reading them out loud last night
Right.
when I was over here. But they were fine with it. They was printing them off, and we were talking. They were like, I don't agree with that. And it was like, so it was good. It was me, Gina, Elmer, Sandra, Helen, and Iris was in the office. Elmer's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so we read Elmer's, and she's like, yeah, that's him.
What is he? S? C?
C, all the way.
I can
See,
see
and
that.
I already knew it. I
can
was,
see that. I can see that.
I mean, his finger hurting. He like, we'll go to the doctor, man. It's probably cancer. You think they're gonna have to cut my thumb off, Reg? look at it. Like, nah, dude, just go smoke one and you be all right.
There you go. All right, that sounds good.
But nah, that's all I got, man. Like the meetup, I think is a starting point for anybody in this area that's looking to get plugged in, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, visit the social media stuff, but for the live and in person, definitely come to the meetup. You get the free coaching call with the meetup. Coming to the meetup,
and that's the other thing, though. So, and I think I said this to Alex the other day. I don't think people understand what a coaching call is. They can't.
I guess we got to define it.
They can't. They can't.
That's true.
Because there's no way I'm thinking I'm a new investor. I come out, I meet these guys. They clearly, the proof is in the pudding. It's right there. They know what they talk about. They can show the properties. They got the team. They got everything to prove who they are. And I could talk to them, and I don't do it. And I remember over the years I've gone to several events when I was first starting in the business, and I'd be so excited to meet the presenter, and I would give them a card to try to get their card, and they were never receptive.
Nah.
Not until I got to know them and they saw I was a heavy hitter.
Right.
Then now I could pick up the phone and call them. But when I could never call nobody.
Yep.
And you got heavy hitters right in front of you in your neighborhood. You're like, nah, man, I'm too busy.
Or it's other heavy hitters in the room and you don't get their call.
I'm too busy. I'm too busy to call you. I'm gonna go ahead on and just go back to my work, hate life, and then come back to you and complain next month about why I didn't call you. So we need to define it. So I think we can end with that. What is a coaching call? What does that mean?
Write that down, Alec, for next meetup. That's your Marcus moment.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to them. They ain't gonna like it either.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it.
Use some kind of metaphor.
Yeah, they're gonna
it's
love it.
It's right there for you to grab, and you won't even.
Hey man, like I say, I think that
pick up your smartphone.
It could end up being life coaching. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Even Michael Jordan had a coach, man.
Oh shoot, I need life coach.
Yeah, and Kobe had the same coach.
E.T. said, Denzel had a coach.
Yeah, Denzel.
I need a coach.
Everybody gotta have a coach, man, and you need somebody to help you get going. Like it's almost like your first day at any practice, whether it's choir, whether it's orchestra, basketball, football, even school. Your first day of doing something new, there's somebody that is pushing you along the way. They first make an assessment of you, push you along the way, and based on what your goals are. And if you have a hard time setting goals, that's what we help you do. And you'd be surprised at just having that session for 15 to 30 minutes to figure out where you're going, man. It totally changed the game. Mm-hmm. So you just gotta do it. You just gotta reach out and do it.
What instrument you play in high school? The flute?
Guitar.
He had the long hair.
You saw my picture.
You play the clarinet?
You saw my picture.
Nah, he played a recorder. It was a recorder, come in a little bag, put your name on it. The recorder was a joint. Everybody, you went to PG County School, everybody played a recorder.
In middle school.
Okay, there you go. You played the recorder.
Not by choice.
Yeah, nobody chose it. Who would choose this plastic thing in a rubber bag with your name written on it in a Sharpie?
Oh man, I was just going, reference it to that, like your first day of flute school.
Goes back to what you were talking about earlier.
Flute school. If he started being a flute player, he's always a flute player. It's always a flute player.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. And I think that's it. That's all we got, man. So what is the coaching call, man?
What's the coaching call?
Come
That's
see
the next
month,
meetup.
man. Next month. What is it? March 26th?
Yep.
March 26th. We
7
in the
o'clock.
building.
Hilton Garden Inn in Greenbelt.
Yes, sir.
See y'all later.
Holla.